Good afternoon. Definitely appreciate the press for being here. We do know it's 5 o'clock. One of the main reasons we wanted to be friendly to our partners here at the Junior Deputy Baseball League. I think we all know in this baseball season that the Yankees and the Dodgers are headed into the World Series. And I can attest, well, I can't attest, but I'm pretty certain that those that are in the World Series right now and are professional, they started out on baseball fields such as this. And aren't we proud that the Junior Deputy Baseball League that started back in 1947 still exists today because of the leadership of Carter, who's here today, who will share more about what they are doing day in and day out, but what we're doing for our youth and our young adults. We want to discuss today how the city continually plays a role and strategic partner with this baseball league and what it does for our city, and the reason why we invested close to $875,000 of American Rescue Plan Act dollars from the Biden-Harris administration to change these lights that you'll see clearly once it gets darker. And we are excited about that investment that's been made. We know there are more investments to come with the upcoming sales tax election that we have that will go towards this in other areas of our city as it focuses on the 63 parks that we have. Today we have with us Vice Mayor Kathy Webb, our Director Leland Couch, and Carter Stein, who's all here with us today, and they'll be sharing different remarks. But today is about the investment that we made. We wanted to make certain that we scheduled this time in a convenient time for this league. We know they generally only meet on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we wanted to be here today, so that's one of the reasons for the timing. But we wanted to talk about this investment that we continue to make as we focus on youth and young adults and youth sports here in our city, and so very grateful for that. We're now, as you may or may not know, this is in Ward 3, and we want to have Vice Mayor and Ward 3 City Director Kathy Webb, because she also not only voted for this particular allocation, but she was very grateful for it to be invested into her ward. Vice Mayor Webb.
Thank you, Mayor Scott, and I am really honored to have this facility in Ward 3. And since Mayor Scott was talking a little bit about the World Series, many years ago, I played softball down here when I was growing up in Little Rock. So it's important to me that we continue this legacy of having a wonderful place for kids who live far beyond Ward 3. They live all across the city, yet they come here to play. And they learn skills, not only athletic skills, but so many life skills that will be important to them as they grow up. This, as the mayor said, I voted for this and championed this. It's an important investment, and I'm looking forward to see what else we're going to do with the parks when we have additional funds to invest in them all across the city. So thank you.
Good evening and thank you. I'm Leland Couch, Parks Director. Just want to talk briefly about the details of this great project here at Junior Deputy. We were able to receive from Vice Mayor Webb initiative here over $1 million, or just short of that, $875,000 for new lights here. We worked with a vendor that we worked with a lot in our city, MUSCO Sports Lighting, and they were able to put in new lights on all 7 fields here and upgrade one of the remaining of the 8th field here. So these are top of the line sport lights. We even got a compliment from some of the neighbors here that were very thankful for how low light levels there are now in this area, and so these are also very energy efficient and sustainable for our city. As we continue with these ARPA funds, there were some other projects. We had also $1 million that was championed for West Central for our ball field there. So we're making other improvements in the city as well, as similar to this, and also just our upcoming sales tax. So we're working for our indoor and outdoor sports complex. Our outdoor sports complex will be in West Little Rock and have very similar fields to this with the artificial turf and the new sport lights and all those great projects. So I'm so excited to see this here tonight and see how many people get to use these great facilities. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Carter Stein. I grew up playing baseball here at Junior Deputy, and now I have the pleasure of giving back and serving as a volunteer board member. First, I want to say thank you to our wonderful partners with the City of Little Rock. Thank you, Mayor Frank Scott Jr. Thank you, Vice Mayor Kathy Webb, and happy birthday. Thank you, City Director Lance Hines. Thank you, Parks and Director Leland Couch. And thank you, Public Works Director John Honeywell. And lastly, thank you to all the junior deputy board members who are also here tonight. Without all of your support, a night like tonight would not be possible for junior deputy baseball. Last year, when the City of Little Rock invested $875,000 in COVID relief funds to redo the lighting here at Junior Deputy Baseball Park, it has been an absolute game changer for our park and for our community as a whole. Now, any staff member at JD can take out their phone, open an app, and turn on all the lights in the park. If you'll give it just a second, these lights will pop up here on this field. Junior Deputy is a nonprofit, and in our first year with these new lights, we have saved thousands of dollars on electricity cost. Additionally, we have avoided the extremely costly lighting repairs that our park had been plagued with in recent years. Thankfully, our days of having entire light poles go out during the middle of games and having light poles arc and spark are a distant memory. There's a famous line from a baseball movie that you may have heard. If you build it, they will come. And with the city's investment of ARPA funds at Junior Deputy, we saw record enrollment in spring 2024. Junior Deputy has operated since 1947 and has been at this location since 1948. We are proud of what we have built here on the banks of the Arkansas River. But we also know that we are nearing our enrollment capacity, and we are unable to serve the entire baseball and softball community of this city. Junior Deputy simply does not have enough fields, field flexibility, or parking to serve the entire community effectively. The results for the ROC 2024 sales tax initiative includes a proposal for an outdoor sports complex in West Little Rock. A state-of-the-art multi-purpose outdoor sports complex would greatly expand access for our city's youth to experience the life-changing lessons that baseball and softball can teach. Junior Deputy is happy to host the Parks and Recreation staff tonight as they interact with families in our baseball community to discuss results for the ROC. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you so much, Carter. We do appreciate your servant leadership as well as members of the Junior Deputy Board. You guys do the real work for our youth and our young adults, not only from a youth sports perspective, but also from a teamwork and discipline and leadership perspective. And we're very grateful. As Carter shared, this is one of many investments through the American Rescue Plan Act that we've been able to make. But we also know we got 63 parks that we have to continue to maintain the maintenance. We also want to do new things for our residents through the youth sports complexes. We are very grateful that we've had this opportunity to invest. And we want to continue to ask our residents to continue to give us more opportunities to invest in our city by voting for twice on the sales tax initiative. We can discuss that later, but today is about investing at Junior Deputy, and we're grateful for this opportunity. And so we'll now take opportunity for any questions if Democrat Gazette or THV had any questions. Seeing none? Great. Thank you.